know that Terminator 2 was shot without CGI? How did they manage to pull off the most insane stunts in movie history? Here are 10 shocking behind-the-scenes facts revealed through rarely seen production photos. Did you know the sleek, terrifying T-1000 was actually too fast while chasing the kid on a dirt bike? Robert Patrick, the T-1000, during his rigorous training, was so dedicated, using an intense, nose-only breathing regimen to boost his stamina, that he became a blur of physical perfection. This photo pulls back the curtain on his superhuman speed, revealing that it wasn't a special effect or a camera trick. It was pure, unadulterated skill and physical discipline from the actor. It's an unseen photo of him pushing himself to truly embody a machine, making the on-screen threat terrifyingly real. If that level of physical dedication is what it took for the villain to slow down, imagine the sheer chaos they had to capture for the biggest action sequences. One of the questions on your mind is how they jumped that massive truck without CGI. As incredible as it may seem, one rare photo showed the colossal ramp built for the truck, revealing just how massive and dangerous the jump was. The photo captured the number of crew members meticulously prepping the set. The fact that this was all done practically without the safety net of CGI was nothing short of perfection. But beyond that, it's a testament to old-school filmmaking where a single, perfectly made, complicated scene became a badge of honor. The scale of real destruction on the freeway set was a true reflection of the degree of precision needed for the film's most subtle scene. Did you know the T-800's unchanging eye was agonizing? Here's the physical nightmare behind that perfect Terminator gaze. Arnold Schwarzenegger's T-800 was known for its steely, emotionless gaze, but one photo particularly captured him mid-take, looking exhausted and straining to hold his face perfectly still. Not only that, Arnold practiced cocking a shotgun and firing it without blinking his eyes for weeks. That was a specific instruction from James Cameron to sell the cyborg look. Arnold's face was always steady and in physical pain as he constantly fought the instinct to blink. Unlike the T-1000's speed, the T-800's mechanical control was an incredible feat of acting discipline that rarely gets discussed, making this photo a powerful document of his commitment to the role. That level of control is hard enough to maintain on a clean set, but imagine doing it while everything around you is literally falling apart. The bleak, post-apocalyptic future you thought was a huge set was actually a detailed 1/6 scale miniature. The film opened with a terrifying look at the future war. Flying hunter-killers, burning tanks, and endoskeletons marching over mountains of rubble. One particular photo captured the miniature team meticulously placing tiny, scaled-down skeletons in scorched cars on a model of a devastated LA freeway. It's shocking because the illusion was perfect. The miniature looked utterly real. These pictures remain unseen in mainstream documentaries as people's focus has shifted to CGI and not the beautiful, meticulous, and old-fashioned model work that gave the film world its gritty foundation. Model work is all about illusion, and sometimes the best illusion in Hollywood is simply to have a twin. The most famous mirror effect scene wasn't a computer trick. It was a real-life secret weapon. Towards the end of the film, Sarah Connor faces off against the T-1000 who had morphed into her. The iconic shot showed the two Sarah Connors, an achievement that often gets misattributed to early CGI. The photo in question showed Linda Hamilton standing next to her actual twin sister, Leslie Hamilton Guerin, wearing the exact same costume. They were perfectly mirroring each other's movements. That simple, elegant, and cheap solution solved a complex visual problem, proving that sometimes the best special effect is a biological coincidence. Using twins for visual economy is clever, but sometimes a director has to make an even bolder, scarier choice just to get the shot. No matter how many times you've seen it, you won't believe the helicopter chase scene was real. One of the most heart-stopping moments in the finale was the T-1000 in a police helicopter, chasing the heroes into a tunnel. The chase culminates in the chopper flying underneath a low freeway overpass. The most shocking behind-the-scenes photo of this sequence revealed a genuine helicopter being piloted by a stunt professional, actually flying at an incredibly low altitude, threading the needle under the bridge. It was a death-defying maneuver. The pilot's daring was for the camera, but the actors had to face danger too, even for simple dialogue scenes. Linda Hamilton lost her hearing forever in one famous elevator explosion. Her transformation into the battle-hardened Sarah Connor was legendary, but a dark, intense truth was hidden in a rarely seen photo from the set of the Cyberdyne Systems shootout. The photo is a close-up of Hamilton moments after filming the iconic elevator scene. Hamilton suffered permanent hearing loss in one ear when the squibs, small explosive charges used to simulate gunfire, went off. She had removed her earplugs between takes and forgot to put them back in. This photo, showing a mix of adrenaline and pain on her face, was shocking because it was a tangible, irrecoverable record of the cost of realism. If one small blast caused permanent damage, imagine the colossal scale of the biggest explosion in the film. The fiery conclusion in the steel mill was shot on one of the most unlikely days of the year. This picture was taken on the day they shot the finale, showing many crew members in festive, slightly worn-out gear. The entirety of the climactic steel mill sequence was filmed in part on Christmas Day. This photo captured the incredible cast and crew sacrificing a major holiday to finish a brutal, physically taxing sequence. The urgency of that shoot also meant the cast was changing faster than the script could keep up. The kid who played John Connor shrank as the movie went on. Edward Furlong was only 13 when filming began, and the grim reality of an 8-month-long production was captured in a set of comparison photos. The photos showed the simple trick used to mask a major production issue. Furlong had grown so much taller than Linda Hamilton by the final scenes that they had to make him stand in a hole or a small trench to maintain consistent eye lines from earlier scenes. This photo is rarely seen because it reveals a humorous and human side of the otherwise intense process. A growth spurt is easy to hide, but the true master illusion required an almost unbelievable amount of artistry. The most terrifying shot of the T-800's skull was actually puppeteered by a crew member's hand. This priceless photo fundamentally changed the T2 experience. It was a behind-the-scenes shot of the T-800's severed head and exposed endoskeleton. The image showed the T-800's head with its skin burnt, exposing the robot's skeleton. It was utterly realistic and menacing. That perfect, seamless horror you saw on screen was not a marvel of robotics or computer graphics, but a skilled human hand making the dead metal move like a glove puppet. This picture is the ultimate unseen secret. It proved that even the most complex practical effects of the era boiled down to human ingenuity, grease paint, and a technician cramped inside a prop. Terminator 2 Judgment Day was a cinematic titan, and these unseen facts are more than just production trivia that will last forever. Which was your favorite? Let's know your thoughts in the comment section. While you're at it, kindly give this video a thumbs up, share, and subscribe to this channel for more videos like this. Thank you for watching.